The world is quiet. A soft gray light touches the sky. This is how Bali wakes up. Before sunrise, the island breathes cool, misty air, fresh and scented with wet earth and sweet flowers. On the large green leaves of a banana tree, tiny drops of water glisten like jewels in the first light. The world is slowly coming to life. Imagine standing on a hill, looking over a valley filled with soft white mist, moving like a slow river. From the mist, tall palm trees appear, gentle giants watching over the land. The air is so still you can hear a single bird's morning song and a leaf rustling in the breeze. In the distance, a sacred temple rises from the mist, its dark stone glowing as the first golden rays touch its roof. The temple stands as a quiet guardian, ancient and full of stories, its carvings revealed by the morning light. As the sun climbs, the mist lifts, unveiling the world below. The green of the trees deepens, the sky turns pale blue, and the air warms with the promise of a bright day. Bali is now fully awake, ready to share its beauty. This gentle start fills the heart with calm and happiness. We travel to the Tegallalang rice terraces, a living green staircase carved into the hills. Layers of bright rice plants form steps, a stunning work of art by people and nature. Sunlight makes the green even more vibrant, like a painting that's alive. Water flows in small channels, sparkling as it moves from step to step, nourishing the rice. The gentle sound of trickling water is the music of the fields. Farmers in wide hats walk narrow paths, tending the young rice with care. Their families have worked these terraces for generations, understanding the rhythm of the land. Tall coconut palms sway among the green steps, adding to the tropical beauty. Looking across the terraces fills you with peace and admiration, a reminder of the simple, beautiful relationship between people and earth. Now we journey to Jatiluwih, a wonder of the world. Here, rice terraces stretch across rolling hills and valleys, a vast green ocean. The terraces curve with the land, a breathtaking panorama shaped by nature and human hands. Mount Batu stands in the background, its peak often veiled in clouds. The air is pure, carried down from the mountains. Ducks move through flooded paddies, helping farmers by eating pests. Life here is simple and harmonious, far from the noise of cities. Walking the narrow paths, every step reveals a new view, a new shade of green. The only sounds are breeze, water, and distant birds. A place for quiet thought and connection to the earth. We arrive at Lake Baratan, high in Bali's cool mountains. Floating on the water is Uluwatu, a temple dedicated to the lake goddess. Its towers, called Meru, reach skyward like prayers. When the water is high, the temple seems to float, wrapped in morning mist. The temple's reflection shimmers on the lake, a perfect, peaceful picture. Dark stone contrasts with bright offerings and flowers. Intricate carvings of gods and spirits decorate the temple and gates. People come to pray, leaving kanang sari, small baskets of flowers, rice, and incense. The air is cool and fragrant, gardens bloom, and visitors walk quietly in respect. Uluwatu is more than a building. It's a living center of faith where the spiritual and natural worlds feel close. Our journey takes us to the coast, where Tanah Temple stands on a rock in the Indian Ocean. For most of the day, the rock is an island, waves crashing at its base. The temple stands strong, a symbol of spiritual strength against nature's force. At low tide, a path appears letting people walk to the rock's base and visit a holy spring. The temple is small but immense in presence, a guardian of the sea for centuries. Sea snakes, believed to be guardians, live in the volcanic rock. As the sun sets, the sky turns orange and gold, the temple's silhouette unforgettable. People gather to watch, sharing a moment of wonder and peace. Tanah is not just a temple, it's an experience, showing Bali's spiritual heart against the ocean's power. We travel inland to Terraces, the temple of the holy spring. For over 1,000 years, people have come to bathe in its cleansing waters. The temple is built around a natural spring believed to have healing powers. The main bathing area is a stone pool with fountains pouring fresh water. People in sarongs line up to bathe under each spout, pausing to pray and immerse their heads. Before entering, visitors make offerings at the shrine, incense smoke drifting in the air. Priests chant prayers, blessing worshippers. The sound of water is everywhere, creating a soothing background. Terraces is a place where faith is felt and lived, a tradition flowing like the spring itself. We leave the temples and journey to Bali's famous coastline. The sand is soft and white or golden, warm underfoot. The ocean is turquoise and clear, gentle waves lapping at the shore. Palm trees line the beach, their fronds swaying in the breeze, offering shade, Traditional fishing boats with colorful sails drift across the water. Just offshore, coral reefs teem with life, bright fish weaving through an underwater garden. The beach is a place of simple joys, swimming, laughter, sunbathing, and relaxation. The air smells of salt and sunscreen, the sound of waves a perfect soundtrack. Bali's beaches are more than sand and water. They're places to rest, play, and find pure happiness. We travel to Bali's southern tip, where white limestone cliffs rise from the deep blue ocean. This is Uluwatu, a coastline of dramatic beauty and power. Surfers from around the world come for the perfect waves below. From the cliffs you watch them ride the swells, a dance between human and ocean. Atop the highest cliff sits Pura Luhur Uluwatu, an ancient sea temple guarding the island. Monkeys roam the temple, adding wildness to this spiritual place. As the sun lowers, the cliffs glow gold, the ocean deepens in blue, and waves crash below. Uluwatu reveals Bali's wild, powerful side, a reminder of nature's untamed heart. We venture into Bali's lush interior, following a narrow path through dense jungle. The air is cool and damp, scented with earth and green leaves. Sunlight filters through the canopy, creating shifting patterns on the jungle floor. The sounds of insects, birds, and rustling leaves surround us. Sometimes we cross a bamboo bridge over a small stream. A growing rumble leads us to a magnificent waterfall, a curtain of white water plunging into a clear pool. Mist rises, often forming a rainbow in the sunlight. The roar of the water is mesmerizing, nature's music at its grandest. The pool below invites you to rest or swim, surrounded by smooth rocks and jungle green. Bali's hidden waterfalls are secret treasures. Finding them is an adventure, and their presence refreshes body and soul. The day ends as the sun begins its slow descent. The golden hour bathes the island in warm, magical light. Rice fields and palm leaves glow. The island sighs in contentment. On the coast, the sky becomes a masterpiece. Orange, gold, pink, and purple. The ocean reflects these colors, a sea of liquid fire. People gather to watch, a hush falling as the sun touches the horizon. The sun sinks, the sky deepens, and stars begin to appear. The air cools, and the sounds of night take over, crickets, rustling leaves. Bali is at peace, having shared its beauty for another day. As darkness falls, we are left with gratitude and hearts full of memories.